Hi children, welcome to math class. All of you open page number 277 and observe the sixth problem. We have completed 5 problems in this exercise. Now sixth problem. In triangle ABC and in triangle XYZ, if angle A and angle X are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos X, then show that angle A equal to angle X. Children, this is very important problem, 5-star problem. According to this problem, we have two triangles. They are triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, and in these two triangles angle A and angle X are acute angles, and also given that cos A equal to cos X. Okay, by using this information we have to show that angle A equal to angle X. Okay children, for showing this we have to show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. If we show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ, then corresponding angles are equal. That's why angle A is equal to the angle X. Okay. Let's watch the solution here. So triangle ABC, triangle XYZ are right angle triangles. In these two triangles, angle A and angle X are acute angles. I wrote the given information here. In triangle ABC and triangle in XYZ, angle A and angle X are acute angles. Also given that cos A equal to cos X. Okay. Children, in this triangle, cos A means adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? AB, and hypotenuse is AC. That's why AB by AC. And in this triangle, cos X means adjacent by hypotenuse, that is adjacent side is XY and hypotenuse is XZ, that is XY by XZ. Okay, name this equation as equation 1. Okay, and and in this equation, so in this equation 1 we can change this as follows, that is AB, and do the cross multiplication. So if you do the cross multiplication, AC into XY means XY becomes denominator of the AB and AC becomes numerator of the XY, numerator of the fraction AC by XZ. Okay, so here the first equation is AB by AC equal to XY by XZ, and do the cross multiplication, then AB by XY equal to AC by XZ. Okay, so there is a small change here, don't get confused. I do the cross multiplication, then AC becomes the numerator of the RHS fraction and XY is the denominator of the LHS fraction. Okay, so AB by XY equal to AC by XZ, and name this equation as equation 2. Okay children, I already told you that for proving the given statement we have to show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. How can we show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ? If we show that corresponding sides ratio is same, then we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. So here corresponding sides ratio is same, that is AB. Corresponding side of AB is XY and the ratio is AB by XY is equal to the another side's ratio, that is AC by XY. So XZ, AC by XZ. Here two corresponding sides ratios is same, and we have another side, that is BC by YZ. If you show that BC by YZ ratio is equal to the AB by XY equal to AC by XZ, then corresponding sides ratio is same, then we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Here two sides ratios, corresponding sides ratio, two of these two triangles corresponding sides ratio is same, one ratio is remaining, that's why we have to show that the remaining sides ratio is also equal to this. We can say that these two triangles are similar. Okay, so from equation 1, so now I'm going to show that BC by YZ ratio is also equal to the equation 2. In order to proving that, take equation 1. So from equation 1 these ratios are equal, means if AB by AC equal to 10 units, then XY by XZ also 10 units, or AB by AC equal to K units, then XY by XZ also K units. So these are equal, but we don't know the value. That's why I'm saying that let AB by AC, let AB by AC from equation 1. I took the equation 1. AB by AC equal to XY by XZ equal to K units. Then AB by AC equal to K units, also XY by XZ equal to K units. Okay. So do the cross multiplication here. AB equal to K into AC. Name this equation as equation 3. We can use equation 3 in further steps. Okay. Now coming to the second part of this equation, that is XY by XZ equal to K. Do the cross multiplication, XY equal to K into XZ. Name this equation as equation 4. Okay. Now take the third ratio. We have showed that two sides ratio is same. Now we are going to show that third side ratio, corresponding sides ratio, that is third corresponding sides ratio, we are going to show that is equal to the equation 2. So that's why take BC by YZ. So that is BC by YZ. Okay. Now BC by YZ equal to, BC means we can show that, look at here, in triangle ABC, hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square, that is AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. That's why AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Here we need BC because we took BC by YZ value, so we need BC square. That's why BC square equal to transpose the values AC square minus AB square. We don't need BC square, we need only BC. That's why transpose this square also, it will be root. Okay, that's why square root of AC square minus AB square. So we can substitute in the place of BC as square root of AC square minus AB square. Okay, similarly here also YZ equal to hypotenuse square minus side square. We need only YZ value, that's why transpose the square also, then it will be square root of XZ square minus XY square. So okay, the second one is also same method. I wrote the first case only. You can, if you want, you can write the second case also, that is YZ equal to square root of XZ square minus XY square. Don't get confused children, here I take BC by YZ, and in these places I wrote the square root of AC square minus AB square and square root of XZ square minus XY square by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, here numerator is a square root, and also in the denominator also we have a square root, so that's why you can write whole root. That's why whole root of AC square minus AB square by XZ square minus XY square. So once watch the equation 3, AB equal to K into AC. So we can write in the place of AB K into AC. That's why write the AC square as it is. In the place of AB square, we can write K square into AC square, because AB is K into AC. If you want AB square, you can square the K square into K into AC also. That's why K square into AC square. I wrote the xz square as it is. In the place of xy square, look at here equation 4, xy equal to k into xz. That's why we can write k square into xz square. Okay. Okay children. So look at here, from 3 AB equal to k into AC, and from 4 xy equal to k into xz. Okay. Write the reason also in front of the changed steps. Okay. Children, in these two steps, observe the numerator here, AC square minus K square into AC square. In these two terms we can take AC square as common, and observe the denominator here, XZ square minus K square into XZ square. In this step also we can take XZ square as common. So that's why BC by YZ equal to, I took the AC square as common, then square root of 1 minus K square. if we took AC square as common, here we have only 1, and in this we have k. That's why AC square equal to 1 minus k square. Similarly, xz square equal to 1 minus k square. Now BC by YZ equal to 1 minus k square, 1 minus k square get cancelled here. The remaining values are BC by YZ equal to square root of AC by xz whole square. Here square and root get cancelled here. Then BC by YZ equal to AC by xz. Okay. And name this equation as 5. From equation 2 and equation 5. What is equation 2? So just watch the equation 2 here. In this equation, AC by xz equal to AB by xy. And in this equation 5, AC by xz equal to BC by yz. In these two equations, AC by yz is equal to the AB by xy and BC by yz. That's why from equation 2 and equation 3, these three ratios are equal. They are AB by xy equal to AC by xz equal to BC by yz. Means in these two triangles, look at here. In these two triangles, AB by xy equal to, next one, AC by xz. AC by xz equal to third corresponding side BC by xy. So in these two triangles, corresponding sides ratio is same. That's why we can say that these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, since corresponding sides ratio is same, triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Children, you know that if two triangles are similar, then corresponding angles are equal, also equal. Okay, if two triangles are similar, then corresponding angles are also equal. So angle A is corresponding to the angle X, angle B is corresponding to the angle Y, and angle C is corresponding to the angle Z. That's why angle A is equal to angle X. I write the reason also, since corresponding angles. So hence proved. Okay children.